Kia ora, tēnā koutou, hello and welcome back to Feed the Beast with Birdtross. Glad you can make it. But guys, I've got a sad story to start off. I was recording for quite some time, almost 40 minutes of footage. It was going to be episode 5 or 6, I think it was episode 6 of Feed the Beast. But guys, it was destroyed. Well, Fraps was weird. It didn't render properly. It didn't make it properly. Hopefully it's going to make this properly. I have no idea. But yeah, this is what we did, guys. Oh my goodness. You missed the good bit. You missed me making a macerator. You missed me making a generator. The audio worked fine, but for some reason it didn't. It was just like a big black screen. But anyway, in other news, I did make this, and I've got some screenshots to show you of this. And thanks again to the guys in the comments for helping me out. They're actually helping us out. This is not my Let's Play Feed the Beast. This is our Let's Play Feed the Beast. You guys are helping me. You're as much a part of the journey as anything else. Even Daisy. But yeah, basically the way it works is that you take some wood, stick it in the furnace, which is now the generator, and you get some coal. No, charcoal. You make some charcoal. Charcoal is the lowest tiered fuel in equivalent exchange. It's not worth that much, but it is a fuel nonetheless. You can take 4 pieces of charcoal and convert that into 1 piece of coal. And that's how you get coal in this map. You can take that coal and transmute that and turn that into 2 redstone. And I use some of that redstone to make the timer. Basically put the timer in the only spot it can go. If it went in any of the other spots, it would have been destroyed by lava and the block breaker, of course. So it had to go where it is right now. And of course that makes the block breaker work and puts stuff behind it into the chest. I quickly decided though that I actually want to put it into a buffer. A buffer is a Red Power 2 item which is for interaction with other mods. For example, Buildcraft pipes can connect to it and engines can pull stuff out of it and stuff like that. So yeah, it's because we have access to Buildcraft pipes is kind of my thinking there. The problem though is that the inventory on our buffer, as you can see right here, is only 4. Which basically means as soon as it fills up, the block breaker stops working. The timer is set to 1.5 seconds, as you can see here, which is the minimum speed that the system can remain stable. As you can see, the cobblestone is generating just in time for the block breaker to pick it up and break it. I'm not sure if you can see that actually. But yeah, that's what's going on. How are we doing? Yeah, I just wanted to check my graphics settings. Okay. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, pretty much all that really happened is that I made the macerator and the generator to power it. But it took 40 minutes because it was another talkie episode. I wanted to get your feedback on what the talkie was. Probably won't be talking about the same thing again. Or maybe I will, I'm not sure. I was actually talking about YouTube partnerships and my role in that. But yeah. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of stuff in my inventory that wasn't here before. Look at all this stuff. Sticky resin, copper, iron wire, copper cable, iron wire. Brilliant. Stupidly brilliant. But yeah, I think probably what I want to do today, actually now, is rather than explain what was going on there, well actually I can probably explain what's going on with the generator and a macerator while I make what I want to make today, which is, assuming I have some cobblestone around, assuming, of course I have some. What we're going to do today is to kind of resolve this issue, and rather than just having the buffer there collect the cobblestone, what we can do, actually that's probably a bad idea. Well, it's actually an inventive idea, I think. It gives us something to do for the episode. Let's just make sure we know our glass. Just like so. You can actually burn it up. It'll teach itself to it, and you can just pick it back out. Great thing about the transmutation table. Yeah, because what I wanted to what I want to do today is to what I've already did what I wanted to do today, but we're going to keep going. We're going to make some wooden transport pipes. These are a buildcraft item, and as I said before, these buildcraft pipes should be able to connect to our buffer. Let's actually do it over here. Oh, or stick it on the side of there. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the wooden pipe there, connected just like so. That's pretty much done. Simple, right? But yeah, wooden pipes in Buildcraft are used to connect to inventories. They are an inventory connecting pipe. You put them right next to an inventory, and they'll connect to the inventory. And more specifically, if you power that pipe using an engine from Buildcraft, it's not the same thing as this or anything from forestry, or well, technically you can use forestry, but yeah, we're going to be using Buildcraft engines today. We're going to be introducing ourselves to the first lowest tiered engine called the redstone engine. The redstone engine actually doesn't use redstone, it uses wood. The only redstone that it uses is from the piston, which I'm about to make. Oh, covalence dust, ooh. You can use that to repair stuff, I think, but that's not really useful in this Let's Play at the moment, I don't think. So we're just going to go ahead and make a piston. We're all familiar with this. This time it knows the redstone, don't worry. Alright, now what was the recipe again? Now we need glass. We need another piece of glass, of course. How much EMC was that? Can't have been much. Maybe just the one. Okay, well, more is always better. I'm going to need a couple in the future anyway, so I may as well grab as much as I can. Laggy transmutation table, as always. But yeah, so the macerator and generator. The generator is the first thing that we're going to talk about. It is the lowest and the first way that we are able to generate EU, or electric units, or electronic units. I was about to say Buildcraft, but it's Industrial Craft. This stuff is from Industrial Craft 2, or Squared, or however you want to say that. And the generator allows us to generate EU. It generates it using combustible things such as wooden planks or sticks, or even wooden tools in 1.3. And you can use, what else can you use? Coal, of course. You can use coal, charcoal, anything that's combustible you can put in there and it'll generate EU for you. It has an internal charge battery, I guess you could say, and that's represented by this red line here. And yeah, that's basically how much charge it's got. Once it runs out of charge, it's out of charge, and you need to put charge back in, and to do that you need to combust more things. And we really need to get on with this, because I'm really losing my concentration. I think that's it. No, that's not it. So yeah, the generator is an EU generation device. Glad we got that covered. The macerator, on the other hand, is an EU using device, an electronic unit using device. It's one of the first that you want to get out of the way, even in a survival Let's Play, because you can use it to if you get iron ore, for example, just normally in the world, and if you put that in a furnace, you're going to get yourself one iron ingot. But if you put your iron ore in a macerator, it'll give you 2 iron dust, and you can use those iron dusts to make 2 iron ingots. So essentially you're doubling your iron, gold, tin, copper income by using a macerator. How cool is that? That's very cool in my opinion. So it's definitely one of the things that you want to get off the bat in a survival Let's Play. In this Let's Play, I'm sure it's going to be useful at some point. I wanted to get it out of the way. I don't know, I guess it's just the first thing that you make. Yeah, anyway, we now have ourselves a redstone engine. The redstone engine, as I said, is the lowest tiered Buildcraft engine. And so what we're going to do is going to plonk that on the side there, and it automatically orients itself towards this wooden pipe here. That's what we want. And basically, as I said, that provides power to the wooden pipe, and that actually allows it to suck items out of the buffer into the pipe, and once it reaches the end of the pipe it is going to just get ejected and just fall on the ground, unless we give it a destination like this chest here. Ta-da! So now you can see the pipe has made a connection to this chest. It's connected to the buffer and the chest. And yeah, as you can see, this side here is kind of darkened or kind of filled in. That just means that this is the side that it's going to suck out of. So that's what we want, and if you want you can change that with it in the world like that using a wrench. We don't need to change it though, so we don't need the wrench. A wrench is an item that we're going to need to craft if we wanted to. And yeah, the last thing that we need to do is actually power this thing. And I think we could probably... well, let's actually just go ahead and make another lever. And the reason I use a lever rather than a redstone torch is because levers don't produce particles, therefore they produce less lag. I actually have particles off, so it's not producing any lag, but we'll skip that argument. So yeah, that's it working, I hope. That's supposed to be working. And what I was expecting to see here is a cobblestone come into the pipe. It doesn't seem to be working though. That's not ideal. From what I can tell, this setup should be working. I mean, you know, you've got the timer here, block breaker, buffer, wooden pipe, chest, redstone engine, lever, lava. I don't know, why is that not... maybe I do need to whack it with a wrench. Okay, well, what's the recipe for a wrench? Yeah, so there's a ton of different wrenches that we can make. But we're interested in this wrench. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to use up the last of our iron, unfortunately. Yeah, I had like 16 or 15 iron at the start of that last episode, but I used it all up on the making the generator and macerator. That is a lot, isn't it? And we've also got all this obsidian as well that we could we'll convert. Okay, that's 3 iron. And we also need a stone gear. I didn't explain while I was making it just before, but yeah, we made some wooden gears using sticks. Just like so. That makes yourself a wooden gear. And how we're going to make a stone gear is surrounding our wooden gear with stone. You can take your stone gear and surround it with iron to make an iron gear, and the iron gear, surround it with gold to make a gold gear, and surround the gold with diamonds to make a diamond gear. Oh dear. So that's how it goes up the tier. So it costs quite a lot to make a diamond gear. But anyway, we are interested in making a wrench, not gears. Ta-dum. And hopefully this will work. So you just whack it like that. I wonder if I stick things in here, will that pull out? This should be able to pull the cobblestone out. Yep, worked just fine. Doesn't work the other way though. Come on. No, there it goes. No, there it didn't go. Okay. I was hoping to make a pretty cool little device here that would involve buildcraft, but I think probably what I think probably what we're going to have to do, unfortunately, is just stick a chest there. As I said, the reason that I wanted to do that was because I wanted to be able to transport items around using buildcraft pipes, because that's what we have access to right now. But I think we are just going to have to stick with a chest there, mainly because the chest has more space rather than just the 4 spots that the block breaker seems to be able to fill. I think the issue is that it's not able to pull out. Like if I stick there, why did I turn the lever off? Yeah, I think our issue is that it can pull from here. Maybe it can't. Yeah, as I said, let's get rid of the buffer, unfortunately. Well, we need to turn off our timer. Yeah, I added a lever here to turn the timer off as well, I should say. Okay, that breaks no problem. Oh, no, I don't think so. Wooden pipe, valuable, give me. Yeah, so that was a complete waste of resources. I'm terribly sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. I wish I knew. I'm just as clueless as you are. Oh well, have we achieved anything today? Not really. Yeah, we've reverted back to an old design that I had. Alright, now what else can we I guess we can see, now that we've got coal and stuff, I guess we can see if we can, rather than using the generator, let's take it one step further and make ourselves a solar panel. A solar panel uses the generator, 2 electronic circuits, glass, and coal dust. Now that's why we need the macerator. Let's see. So yeah, you take your coal, stuff it in a macerator, you get coal dust. We're going to need 3 coal, which means a lot of chopping, or at least conversion of some of this. Okay, yeah, that gives us one of those. How many? 2. Okay, we need, so 2 stacks of stone will get us 1 piece of coal. And for me, and you thought you didn't learn anything from my channel. But yeah, last episode, well, the episode that I recorded, which was like 40 minutes long, was a pretty big talkie about me and the fact that I'm a YouTube partner. I don't really want to talk about that again. It was actually quite incoherent and inconsistent and not very well joined together talkie, because I'm not very good at talkies. That was the second talkie that I ever did, and I was sort of commenting on that as well as I went and all this stuff. And I think in the end it might have been for the best, because I don't think it worked out all that well to talk about that particular topic. I might see if I can talk about something else that I've done in Minecraft. Maybe I can talk about another world that I've had. Yeah, there was another world that I played for a while. It was a very interesting world. I didn't really name it. It's not specifically special. It's not, nothing really amazing about it. It was just a world that I played on for a while. It wasn't my second world ever, but it was a world. My voice is getting a little sore after having talked for like an hour. I don't know if I want to. Maybe it's a bad idea to actually start up a talkie. Oh, but I need 3 of those. Okay, well anyway, let's just demo the macerator. So you stick the coal in. Very slowly the macerator kicks into life and grinds up the coal and turns it into coal dust. Look at that go. It's probably using a lot of power as well. Maybe not. Maybe we can get 3 coal out of that. Anyway, that's how you get your coal dust. But yeah, just as a side note, yeah, the sounds, I didn't configure the sounds at all, so I assumed the Feed the Beast guys have configured the IC2 sounds to be off. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more wood. Coal dust now, and you can see the macerator just had enough power. That there is there. The macerator's internal storage of power. You can see at the start of the video it was kind of full, Now the lightning bolts kind of started to go down a little bit. That is the internal storage, in addition to the storage that it has right next to the generator. I should also mention, to those that are wondering, yes, EU can transfer from the generator to the macerator here, like one block, the block next to it, without any cables or anything. That's just a mechanic to save on having to make cables early on. And if I actually needed to, one of the things you can do with copper cables is stick them on the ground like so, and the EU will pass through there just like just fine. Or actually, to get technical, only a certain amount of EU can pass through there per tick. Otherwise, it melts and destroys and explodes and dies horribly. Oh dear. Yeah, we're actually going to need to make ourselves a couple of other things. For example, the electronic circuit. We're almost ready. We've got our 3 coal dust. We've got 3 of those. We have that. We just need 2 electronic circuits, which means we need more sticky resin. We need... how many more? 6, 7 more. Okay. And I'm out of valuable things to burn, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, well I've got these, I guess. Use up the iron bars from the buffer that I made that I'm not even using anymore. Yeah, in you go. What a waste. Okay, we've got the copper as well. We need copper, yep. Yeah, I've got 12 of those and they're worth 96, which is quite a lot. How much is that? Yeah, that's heaps. Give me that. Wow. Yep. Oh, now that gave us a lot. Cool. Yeah, so that's all the sticky resin that we need for now. So we need to burn that up. Hopefully very soon we'll come up with a more efficient way. No, hold on. We need 12. I reckon. No. Okay, well we'll make 6. See how that goes. Well, 5. There we go. Yeah, what else can I do in the meantime? I just something that I showed off last episode is that, well, not last episode, the failed episode that failed is that I thought you could use to do that. I thought that would work in terms of making copper cable, but it doesn't. You need to make the whole thing. I was very what's the word? Not. I found that very interesting. That's how I used to be. So I thought you used to do it. Maybe he, Al Blacker, see I know my developers, patched it. Because that's really lame though. Al Blacker. I'm not sure what nationality you'd be, man, but you speak English, which is cool. Okay, we're gonna need some refined iron as well, which I showed off in the failed episode. I got it right this time. And some redstone. Jolly. Which means more trees. Which means that I don't have to chop down trees anymore. It just means that I have to come here, grab a bunch of this. You probably saw me do that when I sped up just before. Okay, let's grab a bunch of this and just stuff it in. Give me! Alright. That's going to give me quite a lot. So yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're of course, what I could do is set up more cobblestone generators or set up full block breakers around here. We might get to that. Setting up a super efficient cobblestone generator. We're 6 episodes in though. We don't want to get too crazy just yet. We do want to generate a ton of EMC at once though, of course. But this will do for now. Generating 2 EMC every 3 seconds. I've crunched the numbers beforehand, so which is why I was able to do that. But yeah, we're getting good EMC at the moment. We don't need to be too crazy. We don't really have the resources to do so anyway. I just wanted to pump a lot of the stuff I'm not really using at the moment away. Stone, the saplings, bone meal. Yeah, I need more bone meal soon. I'm running low. Charcoal. I'm using the stone. The stone of philosophers. My voice is Getting a little sore. We gotta finish this up soon. Learned. Charcoal, coal, redstone. That's what I want. That'll give us the ability to make one electronic circuit. Dope. We don't have the EMC to make more anyway, don't we? Not really. Oh dear. Okay, well I'm going to come back to you once I've got some more redstone. Almost there, and boom. Alright, so we now should have enough, and we also need to make one more refined iron. Dope. Derpy derp. Derpy bird. For those who don't know, that's a reference to Deep Space Turtle Chase, a map made by the Voxelbox in conjunction with Captain Sparkles. Yeah. Oh, I need one more. One more. Yep. One more. Oh. We've almost got the generator. Solar panel. Actually, what we also need as well is a bat box. Oh dear. This episode's getting long as... Oh. Okay, well we'll get the solar panel out of the way. How about that? And then we'll be able to macerate stuff for free. And then I think we can call it an episode. I just need some more of that. It's sort of more of the same for me, really. Okay, we need 2 sticky resins. 2 sticky resins. Oh. We'll just use up one of our items. Where is it? Oh, it's not there. Can we pull out something insignificantly, infinitesimally pointless, such as the rotten flesh? My voice is going, I'm sorry. No, well, my voice is alright. I'm okay, don't worry about me. That's a lot of sticky resin, that's a lot more than I need. Again. Okay, gotta do that. That should be enough wood, right? Yeah. Okay. We've got ourselves 6 copper cables. Well, enough copper cables. Hopefully we can get this out of the way. Let's have a look. 2 so far. Everything's looking good. 2 electronic circuits. Yes! 1 solar panel. Here we come. No, wait, we need the generator. Okay, how full? It's empty. Perfect timing. Let's get that. Let's get that. 3 glass. Hopefully I've got that right. Yes! Solar panel. Ta-da! Right, now you can see here that the red bar inside the macerator is going up. We're essentially running this, yes, I should say the solar panel. Wow. The solar panel will generate EU for free. Using the one thing that I can't see at the moment. Is it behind the starting area? The sun. Yes, it's a solar sun. Yep. Free energy, the sun. Obviously it doesn't work at night because the sun's down. I don't think it works if there's like no light above it. Well, it needs the sun. It needs to be outdoors. I don't think it works indoors. But now it's actually not doing anything because the only thing that can store EU is full, so it's being wasted. So in order to get some of this energy, we're going to need to make a storage device such as a bat box. And in order to make a bat box, you'll have to come back in the next episode of Feed the Beast. See you next time. Oh, wait, let's actually do something I've never done before. Bye.